1 2 3 1 2 3. Do you hear me? Damn. It's stream or not? I don't understand. Maybe it's on another channel. 1 second. One, two, three. Oh, okay, I see. Streaming is going on. Okay, hello everyone. Hello, yes, I see you too. See you chat, see you welcomes. Great, excellent. Hello everyone, it's our now regular weekly stream, Thursday stream, and I welcome you. I am Dmitry Gerasimov, CEO of Cellframe. We are here. Let's begin. Okay. I will start from some news, what happens the last week, and then we'll start answer the question as usual. Okay, what happens this week? Most important this week, all this week was work with marketing. It's what you have addressed me all the time in the chat. That was what you have asked me. Now we have new marketing team. It consists from few top holders with high marketing and promotion skill. Some of them you know, some of them not. By the way, I believe you'll appreciate them because they are all top holders. So all they are first purchased big bags before they started to help us with promotion. And what we have done this week, we formed a marketing plan. We start promotion on Twitter. Soon you should see new videos from different YouTubers, YouTube influencers, I believe. When sell 1000, who knows? Who knows? Depends from us. Depends from us. What has stopped? Okay, about marketing plans. So another top question that you have asked, it's about KuCoin listing. As I told before, it's going on. Tomorrow I should have a call and have some more details. I believe it should happen soon. Really, we passed everything, almost everything except legal opinion. We waiting for approval from the manager, then we do legal opinion, then we listen. I believe it happened so. Who is Sergey? I'm not Sergey. I'm Dmitry. Sergey left us a long time ago. Okay, what happens more? We have also some updates with our software, not so important that we haven't announced it, but they were. We released few more Cellframe dashboard versions, just bug fixes, and nearest time we'll release some important update. It will show you order book, how it works. Order book, it's not only about exchange, it's not just DEX. By the way, could be we could integrate DEX in this, and we have already all the code. We'll have DEX on Cellframe backbone, and we'll test it on testnet 2.0. That's still in plan. Around 15 October, 1 week since now. So order book and Cellframe dashboard shows you how it looks like. You could see right now in testnet 1.0, you could see orders for VPN services, and this order book allow to operate with these orders. If you have bring it up Cellframe node, you could share service. As I told you, by the way, about service, we have formed conception of our consensus inside Cellframe. One of consensuses, you could remember, we have not only one. and we just call it, it's like a proof of service. More details about proof of service. It's just kind of proof of stake, by the way, but more details about this we'll tell you in our next video. It will not be a live stream, it will be a pre-recorded video with some graphics, some animation, and with explanation what is Cellframe, what technology it have, how to utilize them. The second video that I want to announce is introduction for developers, some kind of video tutorials. That's what we are planning to do. By the way, the next video stream, yes, I have heard your requests about to show some more developers in Frame, and I will do it the next stream. Right now we are moving to the new office, and we'll be in a new office. It will have a separate room for studio, and we'll record some videos with more developers. By the way, most of our developers are spread over the world. In office mostly will have management. Oh, only some key developers as well. Anyway, you should like it. It will be interesting video. It will be about quantum, post-quantum encryption with more simple words. We were trying to explain something about our quantum proof. Anton Gerasimov tried to do it, and I think we should repeat it, but with me. And that will be next video stream. What else happens this week? Interesting. Some updates in Cellframe node, but nothing important. Big Cellframe updates. Cellframe node updates we are planning on the next week. Let's go. Dashboard I think will release for Windows and macOS also the next week. We want to show you how you could operate with our truly dedicated services through order book to place your orders on VPN, on exchange, maybe on state delegation. By the way, also another was question when single staking. It will be example of single staking just in testnet, not with production cell token. With production cell token only after mainnet. Some more details maybe I should tell you about auction site. If lucky, you will see it tomorrow evening, but not sure, maybe after tomorrow, but it should be from moment to moment. It's almost done, and we start to accept appliance to participate in auction. This weekend we start. Yes, I know, not a lot of time to collect a lot of them and do some review. I think it's not a problem. We could start just with what we have, and then collect appliance, and then on the next auction will be more project. Anyway, you will see what we have tomorrow or after tomorrow. That's for sure. What else? That was most important news that happened last week. I was working mostly with marketing. It's my primary focus, as I told before. And now we are moving forward. You should see a lot of activity in Mediasphere. Okay, now let's switch on your questions. What we are. If you are looking for me not on YouTube, please go on YouTube and ask questions through its chat. Okay. A lot of good words, less questions. When updates, edit updates. When Sub-Zero in 1 week, that's testnet 2.0. Plus minus 1-2 days, but it's really on the way. We had to finish only a few things, and then we could run it. Any project list on list. Exactly, we have CalVPN, and that's all I could say. We still haven't definite with other projects. I will know about 2 more tomorrow, and I think we'll have 2, maybe 3 on first auction. I don't see it. I don't think it's a problem, because after first auction will be the second, then the third, and then I'm going and I'm going and going until we'll sell all 50 cell slots. So we have a lot of them playing at nearest time. It's on the beginning. We all are on the beginning stage. It's not only about auction. Resistant. About without the access to the quantum computers, how can the project prove it's quantum resistant? Good question. It's only theoretical proofs. Once I have described these proofs just verbal. I will try. By the way, the next stream we could address this and talk more about quantum proof. But it could be a little more complicated, because this proof is theoretical. I can't say I have in my basement quantum computer that could crack Bitcoin but can't crack Cell on its native testnet. Unfortunately, I cannot show. I could tell only about math, only about some theories, and in theory, it's proved. Another questions. Do you think about Binance afterward? Yes, I am thinking about Binance afterwards. For this, we need to collect more taxes. Then we'll go to Binance. First, I think we should show success with coin. Maybe it will be some smaller but how to say it, bro? Good enough, small but good enough exchanges. Our main goal, of course, Binance, but I can't say when Binance. Also often question. Everybody want to go on Binance. Selling KuCoin soon. Will be possible to delegate tokens to validator? Yes. We don't call it validator, we call it just master node. We don't have delegated proof of how to be said distributed proof of stake, DPoS, how it says properly. We have no validators, we have master nodes. We also have some kind of fisherman. In Polkadot it has fisherman, we have sheriff. So we'll have sheriffs to check that everything goes right. Goes right. So have mine. Mining means nodes. About mining in Sub-Zero will now be mining, and possibly it will not be on early mainnet stages. Why? We have no mission. Remember, we have no mission. All cells are minted already, will now be a new mission. So how we could reward miners? For masternodes, we know how we could reward. We just give them ability to provide their services. For mining, we have only for Zero Chain. It produces by root nodes what they get as a reward. Still don't know, so maybe it will be also proof of stake based with some, I don't know, really I don't know. Right now it's some kind of problem, and we are finding way out. Maybe special token for rewards, maybe some special services that could be provided only for root nodes, same way for for others. So for mining right now I'm really not sure. The Sub-Zero will be with proof of authority for Zero Chain, but other DEX will be, other blockchains, parachains will be proof of stake based. About how it will be in mainnet, maybe on first stages we'll keep Zero Chain on proof of authority, and then we'll replace it with mining, maybe in about 3 or 6 months. So on. Next question. Mining also can a DEX tell a sell slot Yes, everybody could participate to sell slot if it's a real project, not scam. So no problem. If you want to make your own cell based on our technologies, please free to join. Feel free to join. Couldn't think wind up an opportunity. Unfortunately, only about KVPN I could say. Little more about 3D printing fabric, and maybe somebody else. Still, the third and fourth I cannot disclose. About how long does it? So how long? It should be between few days and 2 weeks, maybe a little more than 2 weeks, and it's randomly defined lengths. We define it retroactively, and nobody knows when. That's the key of candle auction, when nobody knows when it ends. So same question. V-Box, what happened? It's in previous video. Nothing bad. That's the best taken for about singles taken for sale. I told before. After mainnet, here guys, you can learn this. I'm in talks with BitBoy. Possible. How far is Noon from Russia? Same as from any other country. How do you plan to handle interoperability with other blockchains? Is already developed. There is basement for interoperability between other blockchains. For people who don't know what is it, it's about connection between different blockchains and transaction of states between them. States, currencies, payments. Yes, we are planning this to do as truly dedicated services. It will looks like a special set of service nodes that has bringed their own node, and node belongs to another blockchain, and it swaps states between them, and other nodes check it and prove it. So to finalize this state exchange, you need to have a local consensus of all these bridge nodes, not service nodes, sorry, it's bridge nodes. Something like this. I think I could record about this video. Unfortunately, we have not finished API for this, so we have no SDK for developers to start it. First, we need to issue documentation for our core SDK. Still working on this, unfortunately. Next video, after next video, will be about this. So the next question. Sorry, cannot answer on this. Will be possible to create private block? Will be possible to create private blockchains on Cell? Yes, and there are a lot of tools already for this. You could make ever no chains distributed ledger. You could make your private blockchain with strict SS or private blockchain with open SS. Up to you. You could bring it all without any programming. Just you could write configuration files in Node, then run it in Solframe node. It's possible. Okay, hello Chief. Are there any plans to sell? How Cell can add quantum resistance and value to some of the top 50 projects in the space? Not everyone could use our technologies, unfortunately. There is suggestion to mirror the blockchain, but it will be different blockchain. What's the problem? If we could deal with, for example, Ethereum community, yes, we could protect Ethereum with our technologies. About just linking between, if we are talking about interoperability, of course, it will be first bridge with Ethereum, with BSC. But about more deep integration, let's talk about Ethereum 2.0 release. It's really, but bridge will be, and some connection will be. I want to connect some DeFi to the Cellframe, especially some second level protocols. What language can develop to use to work with developers use to work with Cell? Basically, native Cellframe protocol is developed on pure C, not on C++, just on pure C. We have also Python extension, so some extension plugins could be written on Python, but remember that it's not so fast. So for example, if you want to make your own type of conditional transaction or something like this, your own consensus, better to write it on C, and maybe we'll prepare not maybe, it's for sure we'll prepare WASM SDK to make able you to write some extension on WASM. Also, we are planning to bind it with all the most important languages: C++, Java, .NET, JavaScript. By the way, some parts for JavaScript we already have. For right now, most of works are on C++ and on pure C, sorry. And for Cellframe dashboard, it's C++ with QML and JS. By the way, dashboard will have also extensions, plugins, and they could be written on JavaScript. So for Node, we expect to have it on Python, and for dashboard it will be on JavaScript. That's about extensions. Can you give more information about the big update next week? When it will be ready, I will tell. A lot of things are already in production. I just don't know what will finish on the next week. Can you invent some FUD so you can double my bucks? I have problems with FUD invention. Please ask somebody in trading chat. They are professionals in this. What is the difference to similar KSM and DOT? It's another good question about difference between KSM and DOT and other like Solana, like Zilliqa, like Cosmos. Most important two difference, let's talk about three. First is quantum proof, second is service oriented, and third is peer-to-peer inter-shard communications. With first two, I think is everything understandable. For third, what does it mean? It means that inside Cellframe network, not between networks, but inside one network, it's like a private chat for Polka. We have inside peer-to-peer communication between two second-level shards. I don't remember, have they two-level sharding? We have. And this happens peer-to-peers without limitation for transaction speed. Yes, if everybody connects with everyone, will be the limitation. But usually people have limited address list, and so they have more limited number of low-level shards. So we could we'll have no exponential growth of how to say it in simpler words, sorry. I don't, let's just believe it. Peer-to-peer sharding will improve our transaction processing speed. That's all. But most important in quantum proof and service oriented. And another difference, they are written on Go languages and Rust. They're a little safer but slower. So and we are based on C, that is fastest language. So I believe for test based on classic signatures will be much faster than everybody else. What is your midterm vision? Well, we will release a lot of things. Maybe I want to think that prices goes to the moon. That's what you're asking about, I believe. But who knows? Can you tell us more about Italian Bitcoin Taproot upgrade to create liquidity pools? It's about liquidity pools based on Bitcoin. Don't know what else to say. If we'll do this bridging when a lot of nodes compose the bridge consensus and translate state from another blockchain, we could do the same with Bitcoin. Prepare a special set of commands for Bitcoin transaction. Maybe you know it's Satoshi script. It's something like conditional transaction we have, but we have it more complicated with more abilities. But also based on it, we could do liquidity pools, and Bitcoin holders could lock their monies in these pools and compound them and earn this, and we'll have liquidity for our dexes. That's the plan. By the way, Bitcoin has much more liquidity than in Ethereum. With Ethereum, same link we also want to do. Okay, let's go to the next question. How the BBox cells being used for benefit of the project? Yes, all cells are for benefits of the project, or for benefits and pass, how to say it. Generally, yes. How long the connections lasts is until. Don't understand it. What's the question? What's your overall? After mainnet, what's your overall view of the Cellframe ecosystem? What will be your main focus? It will be continued to help to grow our community, to make more projects based on Cellframe, to grow more services. For example, I want to make some projects based on Cellframe SDK, some parachains, for example. I want to make some kind of GitHub or GitLab, but dedicated. It's easiest what we can do, because Git it's a protocol for code repository. If somebody don't know, it's already dedicated, so we just need to connect it with blockchain and have something like GitHub, but not belongs to Microsoft. What I want to do also dedicated storage, dedicated CDN project, something else. It may be we will need something that I will be involved personally, but I want to observe it, to direct it, to help it to start some third parties. That's what I will do. It will take not 3 or 6 months. It will take about a year or more, I believe. So the next question, Rust will be, yes, I love Rust. It's good. It's good language. We'll have Rust bindings. Just it's little slower. Maybe somebody asks, but Rust is more safe. Yes, but there are some technologies that cover lesser safety for poor C. I am talking about statistic analyzer. There are machine learning driving systems for errors analyzing, and with this C programs became safer and safer. Also, we have a program to attract ethical hackers. Anyway, every Rust and Golang project has its security holes. Remember why appears Ethereum Classic. So nobody proved from them. Nobody protected from this. So we need to make it fastest. It's our first focus. to make it as fast as possible. Can you tell how many projects applied for the first auction? For sure 2, maybe 3. When big X? Soon. I'm in contact with cooperating with project leads of KSM and don't know. I'm not in contact. Once I was talking with somebody from Polkadot Foundation, but it was a long time ago. Will Cell be able to accommodate easily if project would like to know from Polkadot network? Don't know about easily, but we'll try to make it easily. What's the difference? Dot projects are mostly based on its own smart contracts, WSM-based smart contracts. We still have not because we have more focus on conditional transactions. Yes, we have plans to integrate smart contracts, but it will be looks only after mainnet release. So until we'll have that, it will not be easy, but after we'll try to make the same API to make easier migration from their ecosystem to our. Yes. It will be possible to as infrastructure itself, like Ethereum, to get the cell chain, or only possible to an ERC-20 project? Oh, for everyone, no any links to ERC-20. Participator just need to apply on ERC-20, but don't need to have its project on it. You could have it or not have it. By the way, if you have your own project, I suggest you to issue ERC-20 or BIP20 tokens. Why not? Until Ethereum is not cracked, we could use it, and before it happens, we bridge them on our protocol, and everything is good. Will be. I mentioned earlier that you want Binance. We like them before and after mainnet. It depends from money. It depends from Binance more. They could review your appliance for a long time. And first I don't need. And first we need to see how things happens, how price grows, how tax collectings, something like this. And then yes, we'll go. I think it will be after mainnet, not before. But who knows? If I'll have a chance to run it before mainnet, of course, I will use it. Still on track for mainnet launch. Yes, we're still on track. Is Anton your brother? Yes, Anton is my brother. How will self-handle regulation and compliance issues? Any solution in mind that means governments demand from sometimes very well? Yes, good question. How will self-handle regulation and compliance issues? As usual, talk about this with bureaucracy. It's not so complicated. It's complicated, yes, but for now, until I am in Russia, in Novosibirsk, for example, US SEC is don't say me anything. We had long time ago talk with Hong Kong SEC because we are also based in Hong Kong. No problems. Any solution in mind that means government's demand from some transparency while not exposing all of user information. Kik, don't understand about the question, sorry. What percentage have you achieved your goal since you started in 2017? Percent. Maybe 30, maybe 40. Not all. But about 90% of all main goals. Yes, all main goals was achieved. Secondary, not all. Mainnet is very bad time. Why? What percentage have you? because we'll go to the bearish market. My experience says that if we have survived at the bearish market without mainnet, with mainnet we'll have more chances. Why? Because we not purchase and sell project, pump and dump. We have our own native tokenomics, services, providing services. Ever market became bearish, we have services. So we have internal income that will support our prices ever with bearish market. And through the bearish market, we need to run it as soon as possible, because time is going on, and our how to say it, we can't cancel this release, just let's say so. We can't move it, or we can move it, but only on maybe no, we cannot really. But bearish market, how long it will continue? Not 1 month, yes, maybe 2, maybe 3 more, 6 months, year, not more than a year, I think. But it could continue the year, and what we should stay more than up to year and not release nothing. No. So let's release 21 December. Don't think it's a problem. Do the parachain support substrate? No, generally no, but we'll try to be compatible with substrate. It's .engine, .nksm engine. We'll try to make it compatible for easier moving between these ecosystems. How many tokens need to beat in auction? No limits. Ever with one. Maybe we should set some limit, of course, but I don't think that we need it. Do you care much about this decentralization of the Polish? Yes, I care about this. That's when we told about validators, maybe you know, validators strongly reduced decentralization. So we don't want this. We want to implement some personal checks. So all the network will be decentralized, but will be some kind of authority personnel that could issue fees or strict somebody from bad actions. I don't know, could we call it centralization, but it will be not a single person, it will be a lot of persons. Anyway, every mesh network, any decentralized network has some centralized parts. We'll try to reduce it as much as possible, what I could promise. So on the next question, how many again about projects. What concern I have answered. Will the new marketing team also work on getting new partners for auctions? Yes, it's one of our goals, not to promote only us, but also promote us for developers and attract more projects. We are working on this. How many qubits can Solframe withstand? Between 10 millions and billion qubits, I think will be, maybe more than billion qubit, something like this. Okay, looks I have answered on most of your questions. It was a what I wanted to say. Hard week, great week, week filled with work. Yes, this month. We have worked well. You have asked me with good questions. So, no, tomorrow is not coin listen. Tomorrow I also only will have meeting about this. So thank you for all your questions. Yes, you will be able. Thank you for all your questions. It was a good. It was a pleasure to talk with you again. See you next Thursday, same time. It will be regular. We are here. Bye.